we see the world around us in 3 dimensions. But ordinary photography shows us only 2. Now you don't have to settle for 2-dimensional pictures of a 3-dimensional world. Introducing a new dimension in photography. The Nishika N8000 3D camera. Because the world isn't flat.
Hello, I'm Vincent Price. If you love classic movies, this wax museum might remind you of one of my best-known films, House of Wax. While it wasn't the first 3D movie, it certainly was the most famous, and its 3D effects seemed so terrifyingly real, the audiences screamed in horror. Professor Jarrett was one of my favorite roles, sculpting these lovely creatures out of wax and then becoming a villain of monstrous proportions. You know, 3D wasn't exactly new when House of Wax was made in 1953. In fact, 3D photography and stereographics first appeared in the 1800s. Many households had a stereoscope. You held them up to your eyes and you saw 3-dimensional scenes. Then in the 1950s, 3D became even more popular in movies, some starring yours truly. But all these earlier efforts shared a common problem. You had to use clumsy equipment, awkward viewers, or special glasses to see the 3D effect. It wasn't fun, and you looked so silly. Oh, things have changed. 3D movies still require these ridiculous glasses, of course. But there's been an extraordinary development in still photography. This, the Nishika N8000. This remarkable new camera lets you take 3D photos you can enjoy without special glasses or viewers. So real they're almost alive. Miraculous. This photo has such realistic depth. It feels as if you're looking into the picture rather than simply at it. I just hold a photo squarely in front of me at a distance of 1.5 to 2 feet, and voila, the scene is alive. This breakthrough in home photography didn't happen overnight, you know. It took 15 years of research by hundreds of engineers and technicians and over $50 million to create a system so innovative it's protected by more than 100 patents worldwide. What strikes most people when they first see the N8000 is its 4 lenses. Each time you take a picture, this quadra-lens system records 4 different views of the same scene. The Nishika laboratory then puts the views back together, creating your 3D photo. Sounds technical and complicated, but don't worry. This camera is as easy to use as any you've ever owned. Here's how. First load 2 AA batteries into the battery chamber. Now every once in a while check to make sure your batteries are still good by pressing this switch. If the batteries have enough charge, this red indicator light will come on. Oh, I love the color red. Then load your film. Not special film. Just any standard 35mm 100 ASA color print film, the kind you find everywhere. But remember, the Nishika camera uses 2 frames of film for each 3D picture, so you'll get half as many photos as indicated on the label. But they'll be 3 times as thrilling.